Hello and welcome to the show. Thank you, Martin, for managing to call and interrupt the intro. Yes, it is that time again where I must try and survive the hunt. For this one, we've got a slight tweak to an existing rule set. Why is my bumper hanging off? Someone did kick my car and then I ran them over, and I guess running them over did knock the bumper off. But yes, I am going to be trying to survive for 24 hours of game time, while this lot will be trying to hunt me down. Apparently they've angered the police already. We're off to a wonderful, wonderful start. And Brazen's doing a dance on top of the van. The lemon is here. Oh, I mean, there's a million things that can go wrong. I have some prees to blow up. I'm just going to wait until 9 o'clock. Because I will be slightly easier for me to keep track of time. Not that I don't forget times really easily anyway. We were having a little bit of a BMW car meet, which is why I have a Zion. Hey! It's going to set fire to the tyres. But then people have to... Oh! There's explosions. I mean, there's going to be a cool thumbnail, I think, somewhere in this. Woo! Right, I'm off. It's 9 o'clock. I'm gone. Yeah, firework launchers going mad. So, yeah, my goal is to try and survive for 24 hours. There is, of course, no name over players. There is no map. Same on the hunter screen as there is on mine. It's all about sort of stealthing and blending in while trying to blow up prees. There's a slight tweak to this rule set. So I'm allowed to call Lester, which is always very helpful. However, at the end of the 24 hours, I do not automatically win. So I have to survive for 24 hours, and when that hits, I then have to escape the city. Now I can do that via helicopter, via plane, via boat, via jet ski. They're my main ways out. I guess technically I could escape by train. That would be a tough one to pull off, but not impossible. That's one I hadn't thought about, but yes, until I started listing vehicles then. You know what, let's go a really wacky way. We're never going to expect this. I'm not expecting this. I've not ever got on the motorway first. So, yeah, oh god, I was farting around and had a very, very silly crash. That could make things difficult for me, essentially. Now, it will work wonderfully if we get to a stage whereby I am able to blow up the last pre-incognito and then just sneak away. You know, that would be very, very helpful. However, it's unlikely that's going to be the case. And it means if we're having a madcap dash around in the morning, we, trying to blow up some prees, we won't instantly win. We can't time it out. We will still have to get away from the vehicles giving chase. So, yeah, I've got to kind of prepare and plan for an escape. The escape will be very dangerous. The spawn set is garbage. I was told when the session was loaded up when we were all getting connected, apparently the spawn set was crap, and they were not wrong. This is pure garbage. There's nothing good. I mean, at the moment I'm looking at an Oracle as about the best shout. I'm half tempted by a Ruiner. The problem with a Ruiner is they get damaged really easily. And the problem with the Oracle is everyone's going to know I'm in an Oracle because it's literally the only good thing. A Cavalcade is possibly... We get a supercar, but then everyone has supercars and we just immediately make it a supercar fest. Which, while fun, is going to be difficult for me. It's going to have to be a bloody... Oh, the Oracles are crap, though. I'd say they're not great. I don't really see many options. I'm going to go for a Ruiner. I'm going for a Ruiner purely because I think every Oracle in sight is going to be checked. And a Ruiner might not be. A little bit. At least that is the hope. And I think if we get in a car chase, the Ruiner I know isn't that fast. However, if we get in a car chase, we might just have to go for the I need a swimming session method of escaping. Which, I mean, it works. It's worked in the past. We might just have to kind of bail like that. Right, so we will not be a sneaky Blakey. I should probably sort out some new clothes like this at some point. But, it'll do. They're not likely to remember the clothes. It's been a while since we last filmed this. No one remembers. So, it's all good. As long as I look like a generic NPC, we're fine. Right, okay. I mean, there's actually a pre somewhere down here. I actually thought the Pre was in there. It might be in the car park up there. That's an odd place for a Pre. There's one in there. There's one in the little pedestrianised bit by Scotty's apartment. There's one up by the golf course. I think it's in the hotel up by the golf course, where we've seen it before. So I have a map where the Pre's are located, I should point out, in case you haven't seen one of these for a while, and there will hopefully be a link to it in the description. There's quite a few around this sort of corner area. Where is this? There is one somewhere. Aha. That's where it is. Right, okay. Now, I mean, so there's no real danger for me to be parked here. So my plan is... It's actually quite a nice... It's quite a nice place for one. Because what I can do is... I should have stayed in the car to do this, to be honest with you. But if we can call Lester...
Hey, what's going on?
We can go cops turn a blind eye. We can... Sticky bomb them. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I do not want to be in the car. No, you... moron. Get in the ruiner. For Christ's sake. I don't want to be in the car while I am throwing the sticky bomb. I don't want to smash a window unnecessarily. So what we can do is then drive out of here. And the great thing is, about this location, we can detonate the car, and then I can just escape on the motorway almost immediately. Which does actually work out really well for me. We can just jump onto the motorway and... blend into traffic quickly. It's a swift start to this, and that wasn't the one I was aiming for necessarily. Of course, there is the Pre by the docks entrance. You know Stinty's here when there's a Pre by the dock entrance bit, or I guess where we exit. You know what I mean, that area. We've driven past it already. I think there's one by the hospital in the middle. There's one by Lamar's house. There is one by up in Mirror Park again, on the kind of car parky corner bit up there. So, yeah, there's plenty dotted around. I mean, there is a hunter buzzing around in a ruiner. You know, I'd be tempted to try and upgrade my ruiner, which, given the... Oh dear, this is a bad news. There's a lot of cars around already. I mean, there's going to be, and this is they know my thinking, they know my plans, and that would be just escape on the motorway, because that's literally just the route they've gone. I could dive off here. I'm half tempted, although they have just raced away. They had raced away and immediately had a crash. Yeah, I mean they're. I have a feeling they suspect this is what I've done. I mean, they're going to be covering all sorts of different exits. This is the obvious route in many ways. Oh, crap, are they set up a roadblock? That would be very efficient of them. No, I think it was just the way traffic was spawning in and out. There are cat zoomies going on in my house as well. That I could just hear. I could hear cat claws scrabbling around in carpet. Great, that's what we need. They're definitely up to something out here. They are checking a bunch of cars. See, I think they're checking, or maybe they I think they were just ditching the Seminole there to grab a, what's it called? A Oracle. So yeah, that's going to be the main vehicles, I should think, that we're going to be going up against. Oh. There's just mayhem on the motorway here. That is one of them? That's got to be one of them. That is a really weird action for... It was acting like an AI car for a while, and then it stopped acting like an AI car for a while. Oh, that might get me in trouble. Oh, I don't like this. Don't like this. There's so many cars around here. So we're just currently trying to blend in with traffic as best as we can. That cavalcade. What the truck just... What? What the truck happened there? I'm guessing it's one of them has a truck now. Oh, this motorway is dangerous, and I'm going to need a new car because they've dinged this one up. I mean, the Ruiner was good. Oh, this is such a... this motorway escape was great, and then it wasn't. I've not enjoyed this motorway escape. This has not been a chill time. I was kind of hoping I'd jump on it and we'd just be able to vanish away, but the answer was no. That Seminole is acting... That's been acting dumb for a long time, actually. That's been acting really dumb. I think that might be the same one from... was earlier, was tailgated. Maybe, I don't know. It was the same bright red. Who knows? I mean, we could try... Yeah, I mean, they've got big dings on this car. The thing is, we've seen so many people. I'm a little bit nervous, a little bit dubious about swapping cars out right now. But I can't just keep going in this because the scratch on the door is going to be distinctive. We could maybe blow up Stinty's Pre, the one hanging around by the entrance to the docks. I need to swap a car out before we go do that. And at the moment, that Black Oracle is the only one that's really calling to me as a possible. And even if I do grab that... grab a bike, but that's a terrible bike. Like, I like the theory, like, I like the idea of the bikes. Bikes are great. However, if they see a bike around, they're just going to knock it. They're just going to crash into it. Regardless, it doesn't matter. They'll just crash into it because it costs them no time, and it's worthwhile doing. So we're going to grab an Oracle, I think, by virtue of I don't see anything better. No, this was a hell of a bit of timing as the traffic lights had just kind of changed. Oh no, everyone just shuffled forward a little bit. That's fine. I'm going to just grab this and get out of there. I'm hoping no one was around. There's a lot of freaked out AIs back there. I'm going to say that worked mostly. Yeah, and then we'll head down this road. I'll head down this road. We'll get to the entrance. Oh, God, I'm getting shot at. I do believe that is a gang member car that is shooting at us. Maybe that wasn't a hunter. Maybe that was just a freaked out AI or something. Unfortunately, the problem with that is it has just burnt a car. Because that's now got a bloody bullet hole in the back of it. Well, that's annoying. That's annoying, and that wasn't really the idea. What is going on? So, am I just in a shootout with a gang? No, you're just a freaked out civilian. Okay, never mind. Just the lunch ladies decided to climb up a ladder and broken all of physics. I mean, it's impressive. I'm not gonna lie. That is an impressive job. Well done. Right, I do need a vehicle. I could have done with that bloody Oracle. Okay, my plan is, I don't think they're going to check this area all too much. So we're going to head down here until an Oracle or a Ruiner is going to do for me. Right, you, stop. I do require your car here. Why have I got a one-star one? I know I've just stolen a car and shot a gang member, and in general, things have been a little bit bad for us as of late. Lester, you're going to be very busy today. So my goal is remove wanted level. Maybe shouldn't have done. I maybe should have lost it, and then can I even get cops turn a blind eye yet? 1 minute. Oh, bugger. We're right here. Do I? I mean, we might be able to get away with the T-top on this and just chuck the sticky bomb over so we don't break a window, but I'm going to have to deal with the police, and that's a problem. Come on, Lester. Just let me do this. Let me do this. I don't really want to... I mean, I can just cheese it a little bit and stay parked up until we get this. There's only 30 seconds to go. I can't afford a police... Well, I say I can't afford a police chase. We're playing it a little bit safe, but I think it is absolutely worth it. For this, we can just park briefly. If it was a lot longer than this, I wouldn't do it. But as it is literally 10 seconds now to go, it's going to be worth it. I mean, I'm actually quite vulnerable here. My car is a convertible and I'm parked on the side of the road, and AIs don't do that. So there is an inherent danger with that. Alright, cops turn a blind eye. Okay, that doesn't work. How I thought it was going to. I thought we were going to be able to throw it out of the T-top. Can we get that window to go down now? No, we're going to need a new bloody car already. That's annoying. That's really annoying. I didn't know it worked like that. Right, so what we're going to do is... I have a plan. Oh, overshot the first one. Whoop. My plan is a little bit dicey. Because I need to get rid of this car, right? So my plan is a clever one. Kind of. My plan is to actually get a move on through here before they have a chance to get in position. We gotta just quickly run. And go for a little bit of a swim. I mean, if I find a boat, perfect, but I don't think any like jet skis or anything spawn down here that I can use. There's never going to be a player down in this bit of the map, right? There's no reason why a player would ever be out here for any goddamn reason. So we are going to go for an explore. That's 2 prees down. Not an explore. We're going to go for a swim. 2 prees down. There is a boat. Holy crap. Did not know that spawned there. Right, can I... The blimp is about... Although, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done this. The blimp's heading over there. I mean, the blimp would see a boat. Would it know a boat was me? Maybe. Couldn't do anything about me if it did see me, but... Blimp's gone that way. I don't think they're going to be able to get across in time. So my plan is I scoot around the bottom of the airport. We're currently going for stealthing strategies. So I'm just trying to throw them off their game as much as possible. There's a pre. I don't quite know whereabouts it is. I might keep this boat, you know. There is a pre in and about by the helipads. Now, I'm not 100% sure quite where it is. So it's not directly on the helipads. It's kind of down by the dock area. But that's fine. I can go there. I've got a boat. I don't have a getaway car. I have a getaway boat. And they will not expect this. It's like... could I have taken a shortcut? It might have been... I could have taken the shortcut. Yeah. Although it would have meant driving back towards where the blimp was. As I could have taken a shortcut going sort of through the... industrial area. There is a river. Do we reckon, Chris? So here is the question. Did Chris intend to kill Joe? Did Chris think Joe was me? Has there been a big kerfuffle? We will find out in the discussion video. In this video, currently, things are going to plan. But we all know, when things are going to plan, you're only seconds away from things not going to plan. This sea is incredibly rough for this, this boat. It is not making much time, really. However, if this plan works, I'll be very happy. Because we can go get a third pre, very incognito. And I mean, if we get a third pre, we can blast out of there with the boat. And then, I mean, we're probably going to be best heading off towards the pier and trying to re-emerge safely around there so then we can head towards the pedestrianised area and get another one. Rather than trying to grab a car, I think we're better just escape by boat. It'll be quicker and more efficient that way. If a blimp does spot us, I'll just stand on the boat and rocket the blimp. It's a very efficient way of taking down the blimp if you have a boat like this. Much easier to deal with it than any other vehicle, actually, because the cars and people can't shoot you very well. The blimp will not have anywhere to run. It can't hide behind buildings in time. A boat is actually a really scary prospect for the blimp. Now, the thing I've got to hope, the blimp is looking like it's going the other way, right? And I don't, because I will. The downside to this boat strategy is, yes, it's scary for the blimp, but it's also bleeding obvious that it's me. There's no other boats around. There's nothing else I can disguise myself as. So yeah, where is this pre? We know it is so I know it's somewhere close by here. Unfortunately, I might not be able to see it. Somewhere up here, I think. There, maybe? Somewhere in this corner by the looks of it, but I can't tell perfectly, of course. Yeah, it's somewhere in this corner, but it might be the other side. Normally, stuff goes to, you know, funnily enough, with the way Survive the Hunt works, you're not normally on a boat, so most stuff is roadside rather than behind. At the end of the day, they kind of want me to blow up prees because it gives them a good indication of where I am, right? They know where, when I blow one up, well, they want to catch me. When I blow one up, it does say, here's a big flare, Alex is over here. So, yeah, I think the pre is somewhere around this building. I don't think I've ever had one here. There it is. Perfect. I mean, this is what we want. This is just ideal for me. We are going to go explode. We are going to run. Now, they might expect the boat escape. They might be expecting the boat escape. It does make some logical sense that I would do this if I was ever going to do a boat escape. This is the one that I would do it from. I'm going to go for the actual speedboat rather than that little dinghy, because that dinghy hasn't been great for me. The problem I'm going to have is if a blimp spots me, it's really difficult to get out of here. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on. Come on. Run! Where is... Ah, crap. Yeah, the blimp is here. Now, the question is, will the blimp want to follow me? The blimp has got the decision to make here. If it follows me, I will rocket it. I'm basically going out into open ocean, and then we're going to rocket the blimp. And if the blimp doesn't turn around, it's going to get missiled, and I'm just going to make sure I'm out of range of handguns from the ocean, from the shoreline, sorry. We've got a big enough boat. That blimp was closer than I thought it was. We've got a big enough boat that we can do this. Homing launcher. There is about to be a lot of panic going in on that blimp, as there it's gone. It's gone. The blimp is down. The warnings would have gone out. Now, they might try... It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if they do try and grab some boats themselves to follow. Now, something I could do... could try and grab an aircraft off one of these. And they're going to have to try and figure out what way I've gone. I don't really want to bugger off all the way out here. Is that one of them there? Or is that just a buoy on the ocean? That looks like one of them. I mean, so this is the thing, is you can come at me with a jet ski, and we will unleash some rockets after them. The rockets aren't actually as efficient as I thought they were going to be. I can kind of use my boat as a moving gun platform and scare them away, which is actually quite efficient. And we could probably do boat wars, actually. Come here. Spin around, you big bugger. Okay, so the homing launch is not so great at this. This is now becoming a very weird game, but I feel like my speedboat versus a jet ski in a collision, we're probably the more fearsome. So we're currently trying to chase these down. Oh, okay, now they've got the police boat involved as well. Maybe that wasn't a good plan. We were going to go and play Crash. The police boat could roll us. Damn it, I was hoping to knock... I think it was Impega in the silly suit. I was hoping to knock them over. Yeah, okay, boat wars it is. Yes, got Impega off the jet ski. That's one down. Unfortunately, the police boat is actually quite good. This wasn't quite the plan. I guess they should have expected it. What do we do here? How do we actually get away? I mean, I could rocket the police boat. I mean, because they can, at the end of the day, they could use the police boat as a platform, but I've got serious firepower in comparison to them. And the jet ski doesn't have an answer to me. They're going to be sending out more stuff. Please turn, please turn, please turn. Yeah, so I mean, they've got people come out of that. Oh, we've run over Impega again. Right, so if we just go, whoop, and then we go homing launcher on the police boat. That should do a number on that one. Lado is gone. Police boat is down. So the rocket launcher is no good against the jet skis. They're too maneuverable. Have I found Impega? Well, no, that's someone else. They are just too maneuverable to be doing that with. However, against the big heavy boat, it's quite effective. So this is the real difficulty they have, is dealing with me when I'm in a boat like this. And this is why we got this one here. Now I'm going to try and be a little sneaky. I don't know whether this is going to work. Whoop. Because I mean, the third-person camera will let you get away with some shenanigans. It will not let you get away with all shenanigans. Damn it! They were paying attention. I mean, we might just have to settle for a shootout against this lot. Impega is still on that. I mean, we're going to go for shoot at Danger Man on the jet ski. It's a little bit out of range for this gun. So that should scare off a Danger Man. There was hidden by the big boat. Or either that, or that was just the jet skis that spawned there. Can we stealth? We've got to try and get out of this situation at some point. right? We can stay in the boat for a while, but we're just burning so much time where we should be trying to blow up pre's. That is the downside. Like, it's actually quite a good strategy for making me waste some time out here. Yeah, make me waste time by farting about in the ocean where I can't really do much. They can't really do much. I'm a little bit more fearsome out here than they are, but yeah, there's still a jet ski behind us. Alright. Oh, these waves are so bad in the big boat. I mean, the jet ski's not great, but I actually lost sight of it. They're so tiny. The jet ski might have been a better choice in some regards. I can't do the rocket tricks, but you can lose it in the night. Where do I go? Where am I going to get myself back to shore? So I was going to go through the canal. I was going to land anywhere along the beach and run it. However, yeah, I can't at the moment, and I really can't see a damn thing out here. Is there a jet ski still following me? I don't know. Will this... Am I... Say, the YouTube video might be a bit brighter than I'm currently seeing on my screen. Can't see a damn thing at the moment. I mean, I do want to try and make it to shore at some point. It is possible. And there's still a jet ski quite a long way back. I just saw it whizzing about. It is so difficult to see. It's over there. It's in the distance. They're just kind of... They're buzzing around. They're very difficult to hit. There's a car on the beach. Oh, all the cars are lined up. Okay, someone else has bought a boat now. Oh, there's a jet ski turned up there. Right, we're going to have to come up with a new cunning plan. I think we're going to have to... Yeah, we're not going to be able to shake this lot. Can I turn off my lights? I can turn off my light. Okay, I should have done that. Didn't think about that and being an option. I hope someone has a crash, but that's kind of about it. Has someone bought a sailing boat? I mean, I kind of want to shoot whoever has a sailing boat, if I'm honest. I mean, it's... Oh, God. It's brazen! It's the lemon! That's actually a very clever plan. You know what? We've had more boat shenanigans than ever before. And I do actually need to be a little bit aware. I need to be wary of these boat shenanigans. This could be a serious problem for me. Because they can do that. You know, if I'm allowed to do it, they're allowed to do it as well. In that. So, yeah, they thought it through. The sailing boat is just not the quickest way of doing this. See, we are quite fast, at least. That's something. This speedboat is probably one of the quicker boats that we've got access to. Yeah, so the cars aren't going to be able to get in place in time. The hope is... I mean, let's say what the hope is. We're going to have a shootout, I suspect, at some point, unless I can... They're not going to want the shootout that's going to happen. I've got to try and get myself in a place where we can bail quickly. We are making ground at the moment. Oh, they've got a car down here. That is really not what I needed. Because the car is quicker than I am. Come on, boat. Come on, boat. Oh, Ewan is going to throw a car at me. Oh, it's gone okay. We're fine. The car has rolled. Okay, I couldn't quite make it down here. It's car versus boat. This is a whole new weird thing. We've never had a car versus a boat shootout or a showdown as of yet. And a new blimp's turned up. Christ, going this way now. I mean, it might become a point soon where it's I have to go for a swim session, and that might be the only way out of this situation. We can mess around by these sort of bridges, and this will have the blimp in trouble to an extent. It's had the other boat in a small bit of bother. God, where the hell does all of this lot come out is the question. Oh, I ended up beeping the horn because I was trying to do a U-turn with a boat. Oh, big flip for someone. Oh, well, we are underwater. I don't know what flipped us. A jet ski, I think. I didn't know a jet ski could roll the boat. Well, I said we're going to have to swim it at some point. I thought that was a good opportunity to try and murder a Gliska. I mean, it was a good opportunity. Jeez, something exploded. Unfortunately, though, for me, the opportunity was dive, dive, dive. Very short-lived. Oh, God, I don't know what's exploding behind. I think the boats are going up. This has been more of a swimming session. We've explored the ocean. I mean, I've said many a time before that I felt like GTA underused the... it's actually quite impressive water physics for, like, boats and stuff. And it's never really ever used that much. So we have messed around with boats. I think the boat strategy was fun, but it's actually very ineffective. Which is a pain, but I believe, you know, that it's just the way it is that once they can get enough people out there... you're kinda screwed. And, yeah, while an entertaining strategy, and while it can take out a blimp, we just didn't really make the most of it when we had a chance. So, yeah. I was very surprised the jet ski managed to flip the boat that we were in. I don't know whether it righted itself afterwards, whether it just dumped us out. But it was good play by them. It was a good strategy by them to get me out of the boat. Now I am just stuck on foot. I feel like we might end up in a running gunfight somewhere. I don't even know where I am. No clue whereabouts I am at the moment. Because it's literally poke your head up long enough to get a breath and then dive immediately. We're heading back towards the storm drain that we came out of. I mean, I'd be okay with that. If we could get up on the shore quickly. There are players around, but we know there's going to be players around. I think this is a bridge support bit we're under. There's a jet ski about over there. I don't think they know where I am. I think at the moment they're just scouring. Oh, there is definitely a boat about. Okay, so they might have seen me surface, so I've got to change direction. I would be very happy to get out of the water at some point. However, currently, I don't even have a way out of the bloody water. Can we get out here? Yep. Yep, that's a good place to get out of the water. So now we're just playing a new game, or we're just like a bloody commando. You just, every so often, pop up, murder somebody, pop up, murder somebody. They're not going to know what way I've got, so they knew I was around there. I mean, we've taken out a lot in this. We have seriously diminished their numbers at the moment. I need to find a way out of the water, though. I'm just in such a bad, such a bad place. That was unlucky for Impega. Danger Man's again survived a machine gunning on a jet ski. With the point where I was at, that was their best bet, is just run. You just stay alive. You know roughly where I am. You've got to flee it. I don't really know where. I don't know where the hell I'm going to get out of this water. This was a horrible place to get marooned. I really do with finding a ladder. If we do, though, I think it's just going to become a running gun battle. And that is provided I don't climb the ladder and just immediately get shot. That's my big fear, is they're going to figure out what bit I'm trying to get out on and will immediately shoot me the second I've got out. But, yeah. There's a ladder over there. I can hear a lot of sirens going on. So when we get out here, I suspect we're going to be in a hell of a fight. I think we've got to try and get out at some point, and I think this is going to be as good a point as any, really. Up, let's go, let's go, let's go. Where the hell are we? There are cars. Well, that's what I want. I'll take any car at this point. Crap. That's not what we needed. You know what? Fine. Fine. We will just do that. You will lose your cars in this, and I'm hoping they will lose track of me. I could have tried to just drive on that one, but they were well prepared. I'll give them that. They were well prepared on that. No, actually, if I'd been really clever, what I should have done... so the reason why I've done that is that they were so well prepared they're going to have contingencies for if I suddenly pop up there. So I'm going to do the thing they didn't expect me to do, which is jump back in the water. Now, if I'd been really clever, what I could have done was immediately climb back out again, because there's definitely no way they'd expect that. Like, climb up the same ladder again, like let them jump in, but it was just in case somebody saw me, which I don't know whether they would have done. I'm hoping that somewhere around here we can maybe climb out. The pre-explosions have been... We started off really well. I think maybe it was too obvious that I was going to maybe go for a boat. What about over there? What about over there? That looks like a good way out. There's some stairs we'll go up. I think maybe the one, I think it's Gliska's one actually, that was parked by the docks. Maybe it was too tempting for me to just grab a boat from there, and maybe that was what the expectation was. If it was, it worked. It was a cunning plan. A shot just came in. Where is my preferred weaponry. This will do me nicely. I mean, we're on foot, and I don't really like being on foot here. But we know there's a big old blimp somewhere in the sky. I don't know where it is anymore. I've long since lost sight of the blimp. We know there's a yellow blimp up in the air. But I don't know where it is anymore. We're just going to take stock of this briefly. Bloody hell, that was madness. Like, I've done many Survive the Hunts now. I don't even know what number we're on at the moment. There's still weird new things occur, or new strategies play out. I mean, I'm happy to kind of hide in the industrial area for a little while. Because it's safer than anywhere else. Can't see the blimp. I mean, the blimp may have crashed. There were a lot of explosions. It's possible the blimp hit something. And they are down an aircraft, or they're trying to get another one. I don't think anyone died. We've certainly done a good job of killing some hunters. We've thinned the numbers giving chase. Right. Sorry, the other thing I'm just taking stock of briefly, I'm going to try to figure out where the hell I want to go. So we're at the Merryweather docks at the moment. Kind of. I think we can get on the... we can get on the main road out of the Simeon docks here. Yeah, we can. And if I can go grab a car... I mean, Mirror Park is probably our best bet for getting out of here. The downside is there's really no cover. I most definitely do not want a Bobcat. That Ruiner would have been bloody perfect, but can't get across to it in time. I don't think... Oh, there's an Oric. Typical. Cars that I would have liked are here at a time where I can't get them. So I'm going to run away from the main area. So the reason why I'm doing this is if they are searching... Is that one of them? Oh, please don't let it be one of them. No, I don't think it is. Well, you're not very fast either. I really need a Ruiner. We know that they're in Oracles and Ruiners and the like. That, I think, is our potential getaway car. It is an Oracle! Thank God for that. I'm sorry, but I need your car. Jeez, that was hard work. We've wasted unimaginable amounts of time. But we have done it. Okay, so Mirror Park is where I'm going to head. The internal logic for me here is that Mirror Park is not where they're going to expect me to end up going. At all, if I'm honest with you. Seeing as I was stuck down around the industrial zone, they'll expect me to go to, I think it's one hospital. Or they might even expect me to try drive through the city or something like that. So, yeah, if we head up to Mirror Park... It's kind of close to the industrial bit, but not. Hello, Cass. I know you want attention. What the hell is going on with that Ruiner behind me? I don't know. So I don't know if you heard the meowing cat in the background. Yeah, I don't think Mirror Park will be that heavily guarded at the moment. While it is kind of a straight shot from the industrial area, it's kind of a little bit forgotten about. Probably shouldn't be driving like this. The reason I'm driving like this is I've got to get a bit of a move on. We've wasted so much time in a very cool / silly / fun boat chase. We've wasted an awful lot of time. Yeah. Wait, we want to go straight on here, don't we, I think? Yeah, if we go straight on here, that'll put us on the right road. To just bomb our way into Mirror Park. We can explode that car. That's probably going to be the last one. We might be able to if we're in a pinch. If we get out cleanly, we might be able to get the one by the golf course because it's a straight shot along the road. Whoops. Sorry, I was looking at a map. Bloody hell, AI. Just trying to figure out what I could do. It's a kind of a straight shot from Mirror Park to the golf course. That'll be the aim. Whether that's what's going to happen or not, I don't know. And then when the time comes up, I mean, we're going to have to try and get a vehicle. Whatever we try and get is potentially... So they know that my goal is to escape, right? So there's probably going to be patrol. I mean, they're not allowed to just simply camp out somewhere, but they're going to be paying attention to the airports. They're going to be paying attention to the roads that lead to the airports and all of that. So, yeah. That's going to be tough. I don't know what my best bet is. Where will they not expect me to go? There's the jet skis on the pier. they're difficult to cover because there's such a big approach to them. There's the boat area and the helipads. That's probably easier for them to cover. And then there's the airport, which is probably easier for me to sneak in. It is very open, but it's the other side of the map to where I currently am going to be. Jeez, I wasn't actually paying attention there. That was dangerous. Well, maybe they're not. Maybe it's not so far-fetched that they're going to be covering Mirror Park. There's another possible. Maybe I grab a supercar. They'll struggle to get much. We're not going to be able to get us another vehicle after this one. This will be the final one, I think, for me. Yeah, I mean, I'm pondering grabbing a 9F and just being done with it. Because if we break the supercar rule now, who's going to have a chance to do anything about it? They might be able to change their cars, but you're going to be really pushing it for time. So I'll have the supercar advantage. Although, if I do break it, and we get in a chase, me trying to escape the city will have them all in supercars as well. So, what is that car doing? Oh, God knows. God knows at this point. Right, so we know the vehicle is going to be somewhere around here. It is. I think it's in the car parky bit this time. Somewhere around here. We'll have to wait and see. Hello, Cass. I've got a good luck cat. No. Here is it. Oh, maybe it's a little further along, actually. It might not quite be in the car park. Has anybody seen a pink Pre that I need to blow up? Anybody? It's around here somewhere, I think. Maybe? Maybe not? Crap, maybe there isn't one over here. Well, there should be one over here. Maybe I missed it. Oh, there it is. Right, I don't really like being parked on the side of the road because the AI, especially next to a Pre, is bleeding obvious to any hunter if they are about. But through lack of any other option, really, I've got to be really careful here. Now, one of those will get it. Right, Lester, my good friend. Could we get a hurry up? Because I've not done this. Because I couldn't see it. I've organised this really badly. Right. I mean, it's going to come to a big surprise to them. That one's blowing up. That's 4. That's all we're going to get. I've got to get out of Mirror Park sharpish now. There's no real easy way to blend out of this area other than just kind of drive. We'll aim for the golf course, but I suspect that will fail. We might find. I don't really like this bridge that we're coming up to. It's a little bit of a choke point. We've got to cross one of the bridges. If we can get across this next bridge, I say we're pretty much in the clear from escaping Mirror Park. We've done a good job of getting out of there and doing this swiftly. I mean, I could grab a bike for a last ditch run across the map. An AI bike having a dumb moment there. Even then, I don't think we've got 3 hours, which is 6 minutes. We're never going to make that. I'm never making that in this. And if I try and boot it, we'll potentially. Oh God, I've got to turn the radio. If I boot it, we'll potentially get spotted anyway for something that I think we're going to really struggle to make regardless. There really is nothing else over this side of the map. We're blowing up the obvious ones over here. And yeah, the other one that's technically a little bit closer is kind of... It's just too far away. We're not going to be able to do much with that. So, oh God, the blimp turn, I'll tell you what, that was why I needed to get out of there, and I needed to get out of there fast. Was because, as you saw there, the blimp was right on it. The blimp was checking that junction, and thankfully I was past that junction by the time we got there. Oh, that was a very... If the blimp had seen that, I'd have been screwed. Thankfully it didn't. I mean, do we just grab a Comet now? I think we do, to be honest. I can grab a Comet. We can... oh, Simeon wants it. Oh, I still got cops turn a blind eye. Oh, fantastic. Didn't realise this was a Simeon car. Should have checked. Yeah, so now if we get pinged... I mean... I didn't actually... I put any armor on before I started this. If we get pinged on the way over... yeah, they'll grab supercars. No, we can maybe do this, actually. We can maybe get to this final one. I don't think it's impossible for us here. We've got to kind of get a little bit of a wiggle on. Oh, okay, I was trying to be cheeky, and you've... Oh, beans. Oh, crap. Okay, no, it has actually... I can't... Damn it. They know this plan. I think the AI being dopey has saved me from getting spotted there, because that really wanted to check my car. However... I got stuck trying to turn away from things. Now I'm going the wrong pissing way. The blimp's in the way of where I want to go. Right, U-turn, quickly, Comet. The blimp won't have seen that. What is the time? 7:20. Oh, come on. Come on. I can't. Oh no, I've made a really bad decision. Nope, didn't notice. Okay, good decision. Oh, I saw an Oracle turning up, and I was like, right, I've got to go, because otherwise we're just going to run out of time. And I thought the Oracle was just an AI car. I didn't really register the colour or anything in time. Thankfully, they were not paying attention to the fact that I just ran a red light. Again, because the AI do enough dumb crap that they don't notice this. And you can't notice everything, because if you did, you'll go mad just chasing shadows the whole way. We are really pushing it on time here, and I really can't afford to stop at red lights anymore. I'm in the wrong lane. Go. Oh no. Oh, I can't jump the traffic because there's two hunters there. Go away! Oh, this is gonna bloody kill me. Not kill me, but this is gonna... I'm gonna miss the time here because the hunters were contemplating either stealing a shafter or thought I was in the car or thought something weird was going on, and I can't jump this intersection because there's mayhem. And if I do, they really will be onto me. Oh, I now got to go anyway because the AI are fart-arsing around. We're just going to jump this intersection regardless now, but I think we're going to be running out. We are really running out of time. Bullet! Move! This is just so frustrating, is that as we are trying to negotiate our way around here, we have got problems, essentially. I think we're going to get rumbled regardless here. Come on. I'm almost out of time. Yeah, I'm out of time anyway. See, my hope is... Nah, they're not going to leave it alone. Alright, I guess we're going in a Comet then. Well, we're going to time out. Actually, I should have just run towards the hotel, come to think of it. Oh, Toyota, we might still have time to try and do this. This is going to be literally on the limit of the time. And it is a massive risk to go at what I'm about to try and do because oh, I think I've missed a turning for it. The reason I slammed on the brakes there, I can't remember my way around this bit very well. So I saw a hunter car going the other way. Whereabouts is this bloody place? I'm going to run out of time. No, definitely going to run out of time doing that. Yeah, we're going to be like a minute short. Oh, and it was because it was right here. It's right here somewhere, I think. Yeah, there it is. I am out of time now, so we can't explode that one. That's fine. Whoop. Well, I mean, I could blow it up. See what, that thing is managing to somehow put its power down better than a Comet. That shouldn't happen. No, didn't get it out in time. Right. Well, one of them's on a bike, which is fine. Okay, time to go, Comet. Right. Oh, that's a hell of a turn up. Comet, spin and go, spin and go, spin and go. We've got a 9F. I don't quite know why they're all in these vehicles, because I was never in a supercar up until this point. So they've found cars super quickly. And there was who knows what was going on. Yeah, I'm going to go on the footpath down here. I was going to try and make the turning there, but could not. I'm going to blow that up anyway, just while it's in my way kind of inventory bit. It doesn't really matter, we'll get rid of it. Okay, Comet. Time to shift around here. So the downside, of course, with a supercar is everything happens faster. Now, good for getting away, but crashes are bigger. Your margin for error is much smaller. You're going to have to deal with traffic. You're approaching at a lot higher speed. So we've just got to get out of the city now. I think my best bet... I mean, we did draw everybody that side of the map, which is good. My best bet might be outrun straight line and then bail towards either airport or helipads. I'm tempted to go helipads, although we'll see where we end up. We know they're going to be... They're getting a lot better at sort of trying to block me. Well, trying to go alternate routes. There is definitely something tracking us back there. Did it just have... It had a very big crash. Okay, well that's good for me. They are not going to, hopefully... I mean, they're going to know roughly where I'm heading. I mean, do I throw a curveball in? Because they're expecting me to head to the airport. Try and throw a curveball in somewhere along the lines. That wasn't one of them. Because they might think I'm heading to the helipads with the way that I was going there. So I'm actually going to go airport. It's not going to be... I'm taking a slight different way around. I want them to... the blimp's right there. The problem is, can I get an aircraft off the ground before they can get there? This is the massive thing. They know where I'm going because I haven't got rid of the blimp. I thought the blimp was further back actually than it was, which is a slight awkward thing. But yeah, could I get an aircraft off the ground? No, I didn't need that. That's awful. There are cars right there. Cars right there. Okay, they will shoot me out of the sky if I try that. So we're going to have to bail on that plan. Plan aborted. Might be retried at some point. I don't know. Oh, there is a police pre. Police pre was getting involved. Right. Motorway, motorway, motorway. Use some speed. Actually, cunning plan. Use some speed / use some cover. Oh, there's a cunning plan in this, if ever I saw one. If there's no one directly around me. Could be a cunning plan in this anyway. This is just about losing the blimp, right? At the moment, this maneuver here is just about trying to confuse the crap out of a blimp and have it really struggle to keep track of where my car is. Now, it might expect me to have done something like this. I don't think it's worked as well as I wanted it to. Traffic, still lots of traffic. No, it has not worked as I wanted it to. Right, okay, other plan. Other plan that the blimp really struggles with is turn around in a circle. It really struggles to do U-turns quickly. Of course, cars, they don't have this problem. Whoop, train. Oh, that is an Audi. That is the problem, though. The problem with the whole, turn around, spin in a circle, and boot the Audi away, is that, of course, the cars don't have that issue. And there are other cars in the storm drain. That truck is not going to get across in time. We will use blinding speed. There is a bike has just jumped into the storm drain. There's another car. That was close. That was a really good idea that I did not quite end up working how I wanted it to. But the important bit is we are still alive. We have got a car on our tail. That's fine. Let's try and shake that in some traffic. If we're lucky. Now it's going for full-on movie cinematic chase once again. Up the wrong way motorway in supercars at really, really high speeds. We'll just go for a spin around. This is more aimed at the blimp than anything else, to confuse the blimp if we can. And I think I've got to be careful with doing this, though, is the hunters can also be heading in the traffic towards us. So I'm just trying to make Gliska have a crash at the moment. That's my main concern, is the car directly behind me, right? So if I can try and weave in and out of these bits... Oh, I was going to go through there. Had to change my mind. Oh, that's a bump and a half. Comet's in a little bit of bother. Thankfully, it worked out for me in the end. Okay, here's a plan. Is it going to work? Ah, it worked on one. The other survived. The bike is still following us. Are we going to... I mean, yeah, a few have fallen into the water. We've shaken some. Are we going to have to? We need a much bigger gap than the one we've got. I mean, we're by the airport. It's tempting. We know how difficult it is to take out a person. Whoa, cars jumped over us. Okay, whoa, bullets, bullets, bullets. I think that might have been the biker that got out there to have a shoot at us. Yeah, I mean, the turnaround was good. They definitely got a few hits on us. They have struggled to spin around in time. Oh, I didn't see that person until the last second. Needed to have seen them sooner. My car is really poorly. Okay. We are starting to get into problem stations here. This is why I said the difficulty with the supercar is if we don't get away quickly straight away, it then just becomes a big issue with everyone in very quick cars. Right. Can we... We'll get them to overshoot, but it's not enough to really help us. Yeah, I was hoping we could get... I was hoping they were going to be more committed to that, but unfortunately they were not. We can play silly buggers around junctions all day. Whoa. But it's not helping. None of it's helping. All the cars are poorly at the moment. What the hell are we going to do? How the hell are we going to break this chase? I'm not sure. We need them to have a crash, is essentially what I need to have happen. There is Brazen on foot running towards an AC. Not sure an AC is going to help in this chase. We're at all very high speeds now. Blimp is still in it. Whee! Comet had a massive moment there. Again, I mean, we're trying to goad chasing cars into a mistake, so we drive into dangerous areas. You know, there's pillars there to bump into. However, if anything, it looks like more likely my car that's the one that's going to have issues here. Oh, let's go and make these technical corners count for us. Wonder whether my car could get upstairs or not. Whee! Oh, Gliska's lost a bumper as well, like the front end of that. I think it's Gliska anyway. I think I recognise the hair colour going on. The front bumper on that's missing, so it might climb as well as I can, essentially. Oh, that's bad news. That's bad news for me. Get out. My character's just not getting out of the car. My character refused to get out of the car and the car wouldn't roll over. So, that is astonishing. Well, I guess we were knocked... I'm going to say we were knocked unconscious in the flip. That's going to be the best way to describe it. That's... I'm kind of disappointed by that. I mean, it ended in a big fireball. I guess, yeah, we perhaps shouldn't have taken the jump. Wasn't expecting a car there. It was always the risk of going high speed over those, is that you could. And the flip is a bad thing to have happen. But yeah, my character wasn't even trying to get out of the car, so that it's a devastating end, unfortunately. It was good fun. I mean, there was a lot of boat shenanigans in that one. How the hell did I do that? Not quite sure. How did I blow up that only shot? I only shot with the gun. But yeah, it was good fun. It was a good challenge. The getaway part at the end just did not work. Just didn't work for me, sadly. Yeah, maybe we should have just tried. Maybe we should have just tried blitzing the airport. I have a feeling if I tried, we would have just ended up shot. But maybe that would have been the way to go. I don't know. Maybe like park the car in a hangar and make a sort of fortress, almost make it difficult to assault it. But yeah, we just couldn't quite get far enough away to really feel safe going for that one. But there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.